Ever wonder how close we came to never knowing George, Elaine, Kramer, and Jerry? It's easy to imagine a world where iconic shows just appear, um, but behind every television triumph are moments of near disaster. Uh, a single bad test screening can derail years of work. Believe it or not, Seinfeld almost didn't make it past the first season. Um, it, uh, the show we know and love was nearly canceled after a disastrous pilot episode. It's a story of how a little faith and a lot of luck can change television history. Most fans place the show's initial season at the bottom of their rankings. Um, it feels distinctly different from the golden age that followed. Early audiences struggled to connect with the show's unique style. Network executives were seriously considering pulling the plug. Um, a former NBC executive recalls a test screening of the pilot in 1989. The reaction was unbelievably disastrous. The show was on the brink of cancellation. It's hard to imagine now, but Seinfeld could have been a one-season wonder. Rewatching the pilot today, it's easy to see why audiences didn't immediately connect. And it feels forced, almost as if Jerry Seinfeld and Larry David were trying too hard. And they were granted 4 more episodes and somehow secured a second season. It wasn't until season 4, with Larry David's favorite episode, that Seinfeld truly found its footing. Seasons 2 and 3 continued to struggle, leaving the producers constantly worried about their future at NBC. That turning point came with the contest. The episode about a bet between the 4 main characters is a cultural phenomena. It pushed boundaries and changed what was acceptable to joke about on television. In today's television landscape, Seinfeld likely wouldn't have survived past its first season. And streaming platforms like Netflix are quick to cancel shows, even critically acclaimed ones. Very, 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 very small. The show wouldn't have had a chance. Netflix's impatience shown with cancellations of shows like, and illustrates this point. The contest might never have existed, and television would be drastically different today. Thankfully, Warren Littlefield and others took a gamble on Seinfeld. Their faith, despite the initial concerns, paid off immensely. Influence of that. The show evolved into the triumph we all know and love. They say comedy is subjective, but in this case, a little bit of persistence and a lot of luck saved a show that's become a cornerstone of modern television. It just goes to show sometimes the greatest hits have the roughest starts. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time,